Hi, I'm Anita, and today I thought I would share some Dreamsnap tips that I've been doing and trying, and they really help me. Also, Melannie helps me put together this list. She's not here with me today, but she helped me come up with these ideas for Dreamlight, or for Dreamsnaps in Dreamlight Valley. But they're definitely tips that she uses as well. So I'll be doing one of the I want to keep calling it Dreamsnap challenges while I'm talking to you about the tips that Melannie and I use in Dreamlight Valley for Dreamsnaps. So I want to call it Dreamlight so bad, can you tell? It just rolls off the tongue easier. So do I like that? I don't know. I would suggest, or Melannie I think thought of this one especially. She suggested, and actually, I think I actually think I like that best. I would suggest, sorry, I'm trying to talk to you and do this at the same time. This might have been a really, really bad idea. So we both found really fast at the Dream Snaps that you will want to kind of buy everything in Scrooge's store. That you will need a lot of really diverse items in the shop. Because Melannie and I know both have, I don't know about you, but we've both have ran into or done things like, or said, oh, I don't know if I really love that item. I'd rather, keep my coins and save them for other items I really like. And then later, we would kick ourselves for a snap or a Dreamsnap challenge. And we're like, man, I could have used this or that for a Dreamsnap challenge. So that would definitely be one of our first things we would suggest for you to do, is to buy up as much as you can in Scrooge's shop, because you will more than likely really, really want it later. Also, too, obviously this is also take with a grain of salt. Two, don't be scared to buy and use things from the shop. Melannie said she especially, I haven't noticed per se either way as much, but she said she finds she gets way more likes. That she gets way more likes when she uses things from the shop. So not Scrooge's shop, but the shop. I don't know what you call that. So definitely try that for sure. Ooh, also too, so I'll try and show you. So too, Melannie and I both have found when there's a outfit challenge. Oops, wrong button. So say that I wanted this to share this outfit. I had my heart set on this outfit, but I don't have enough of one of the tags, I think they call it. Well, to kind of cheat, Melannie and I will do things that, so, like, I can get away with putting socks on and I don't have to change my outfit. I can keep my outfit exactly how I want it. So I would suggest to buying up a ton of things like that as well, not just like items from Scrooge's shop, because you can get, if you have a cute, perfect outfit and they say you don't have enough of a certain tag, you can for sure get away with it with doing a trick like that. So I would suggest too, not just buying all of the items up in Scrooge's shop, but also the outfit stuff as well. Oh, so too, I would suggest on the side while we're talking about outfits. So I've always, when I go to vote, so I always do and try to think, always think and, always try to think and have in mind how people are going to judge my picture. I try to, I can't see the square on that table. That's really hard to see. Oh man. Maybe I'll put it here. So, always think about how someone is going to judge your picture. What are they? So try to have in mind what they'll critique and stuff, but especially how they'll see your picture. So I always, and maybe that's like the feel and look that that person wants, and maybe they get a lot of likes for it, so take this with a grain of salt. But I find it really odd when somebody posts an outfit challenge and I can only see their face. It's kind of strange to me. I'm like, I can't judge your outfit, I can't see it. So think of things like that when you're posting a picture, because people will think of things like that. Oh, also too, Melannie suggested this, and I think I've tried to do it as well. So she suggested, and I would highly suggest it too, make sure your outfit kind of matches the background, with especially an outfit challenge. So this outfit clearly does not really match this vibe. So I would say, if I were to match this, how would I match this actually? Oh, I know. Let's see. Want to go super sci-fi. So I'm actually struggling with this one so bad. Sci-fi is so not my thing. About Star Wars is about as sci-fi as I get. And I don't watch a lot of Star Wars per se, even though I do really like Star Wars. Oh, I kind of like the gray. So I'm kind of struggling with this and trying to talk to you at the same time. Kind of like the green though. We'll go with green for now. But you know, this will match way better than what I had before. So I would highly suggest that as well. Oh, so too, while we're on the topic of people being able to see, so I would also suggest that, no, that so does not work. I would also suggest, or I would also too, I've seen where people, so I've gone on to vote, and to take this with a grain of salt because maybe they're getting a lot of likes from it. I know I personally though don't, or I don't vote on certain pictures because I can't see what they've done. They'll have, and like the filters and stuff, and I'm sure like if you were there and you know, knew what the picture was, I'm sure the picture would be awesome. But me personally, and especially to keep in mind that maybe depending on what size of screen people are seeing your picture on, I can't see what they took a picture of. Too, especially I have found, and I know I'm always tempted to just snap a picture and move on with my life. I have found though that taking picture in good lighting is critical, because like I said, that if you know, if people can't see your picture, they'll probably not vote on it. So I would suggest making sure that people can see your picture. Just ask yourself if, you know, if you didn't see, or, you know, if you weren't sitting there taking the picture, could you see what the picture was? Or what the picture, see what the picture is of. Alright, so sorry to interrupt, but when I went to go edit this, or maybe even when it was after I filmed it all and then went to bed for the night, I was like, oh man, I forgot I left this out. Why I got distracted or something, or was talking too fast. So here's a trick that I use for taking better pictures. So the lighting's not horrible here, but most professional photographers will tell you golden hour. So that really pretty lighting you get at dawn or in the evening, those are your golden hours, are usually ideal for pictures. So you can, though, change the settings in your game to always get that. So go into here, go down one, and then go here off to offset time of day, and then you can drag it to whatever hour you want. And so, and play around too. Maybe you'll find really cool lighting that's that works for your picture really well. So, so that's too dark. For what I found is that for some reason taking a picture in the dark, for some reason it shows up better when I'm taking the picture, but when I see it in the voting, it seems like it's darker for some reason. I know I personally can't see what people took a picture of with that. So if you do this, then you can control what, you know, what, no matter what time of day, you know, if you don't ever have time in the morning or in the evening to submit your Dreamsnap, you know, you can just go here and play around until you get the lighting you need. Ooh, I'm so close. Let's try this. Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. I have, there's too many shadows around too, to probably make this work. Oh no, it'd be okay, maybe. Anyway, so play around with that. I'm gonna reset where I was. Play around with that. That will help and get you really good, pretty pictures with the lighting, especially out. I don't think you can really control the lighting inside, not what I have found. If you actually know how to do that, leave a comment below, because I would really love to know. But that's how you kind of control the lighting outside, at least, and get way better pictures. Oh, something too I was going to mention before I got started and I forgot. So I kind of actually roughly try to match this picture here when they tell you the current challenges. I kind of roughly try to match it, just because I know that's what immediately when people go to vote, they'll probably subconsciously be comparing what you submitted to this picture here. I wouldn't hardcore try to match it though, per se, because people want to see other people being creative, and people love seeing other people thinking outside the box. But I would kind of like loosely, I kind of try to loosely match it, or at least keep in mind that's what people are going to compare my submission to, is this picture here. At least I do that. So I'd highly suggest that. So also too, what I would suggest, so this is a decor challenge, but I'm going to personally make sure that when I submit this, that I take the picture with me in it as well. Again, you know, just try what works for you. But I think and find, and I know I personally like pictures that have a human in it. Although probably I should make her look a little more sci-fi. I'm not sure how to do that because, like I said, I'm not big into sci-fi stuff. So let's see. Oh, maybe this. Ooh, I might use that actually. Ooh, I didn't even know I had those. So I would suggest too to take a picture with your avatar, I guess I would call it, because then you kind of have a human connection, which I think people can relate to better if you do that. So I would suggest putting your avatar in the picture, no matter what the challenge is, if you can. People tend to like that human connection, I think, especially in pictures. All right, so for sure, no matter what I would do if I were you, and if you do just this tip, I think you'll find, because I have found when I've done this, that you'll for sure have better luck. Oh, let's see. Pushing the wrong button again. All the wrong buttons again. So I find if I can tell a story when I post a picture, it goes it tends to get tons more likes. I know that's kind of hard because, like, how do you tell a story through a picture? But if you can, I would highly suggest it. Ooh, I kind of like that. Because people really like stories and connect with stories. So I always try to have in mind and try to tell a story when I take a picture for a dream snap. And here I'll kind of try and show you what I tried to do with this one, have in mind with this one. So I was thinking, I thought the story I'm kind of telling here is, you know, maybe like, I don't know. Well, kind of like my idea was like, you know, you're waiting for Eve and Wally. You invited Eve and Wally over because they're one of your favorite couples in all the whole wide world. They're boyfriend and girlfriend, right? I think they are. Like, I guess it's my valley. I can pretend that if I want, right? And so, you know, I've invited them over. We're gonna sit and and chat, and maybe, oh, I should actually put some treats out here. I should do that. You know, and have just a nice quiet night with friends is kind of the story I'm trying to tell with this idea. I'm hoping I'll succeed. So I would, if I were you, have in mind trying to tell a story. Even, you know, my story is very simple, you know, it's nothing, it's actually kind of not a very strong story at all, but I tried. So I cannot see the square grid on that. Okay, maybe we'll just do that. You know, maybe having a game night with Eve and Wally, because who wouldn't want to do that? So I try really hard to tell a story. I find it doesn't have to be, I have found it does not have to be like elaborate or extravagant, but just even some kind of little story of, you know, who doesn't love a happy, cute little story of like Eve and Wally coming over to hang out with you. Also too, I try to keep in mind when I'm telling a story is what kind of story would people who also love this game like me would like to would like to listen to. What kind of story would they like? What kind of, you know, how would they and what would they want to pretend? Like I'm hoping that most people like me would love and, you know, love the story idea of Wally and Eve coming over for game night. So I try to do that also while I'm thinking of and trying to think of a story. I know for me personally, that's a lot of the dream snaps I usually like are ones that try to tell stories. Oh, I can't decide what's a sci-fi hairstyle. Comment below. No, probably not. That looks more like for something for like Wreck-It Ralph. Comment below. Am I choosing any good hairstyles or a sci-fi? We're going with that. That's what my gut's telling me at the moment. Oh, so bonus tip too. So when you go to take the picture, I would play with angles. I find that most people and it's not bad, you know, it looks good. But most people probably take pictures dead on, like, oops. I'm pushing the wrong buttons again. Probably, take pictures pretty much dead on like that, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I would suggest, if you can, especially if you're trying to tell a story with your picture, I would suggest taking pictures that play with angles a little bit, if you can. Obviously, it's not always possible. And this is something I've just been trying, like, I've tried a couple times, so probably maybe take this with a grain of salt. But I think, and I have found and think, if you take a picture that isn't dead on, that plays with angles, you can get some pretty cool pictures that way. And even to, like, don't just have it be generic. Even try, like, maybe higher up, or you, as high as it will let you go. Try just playing around with your camera. Don't be afraid to play with your camera. So I hope these are helpful. I hope at least, if nothing else, it gets your creative juices flowing. And even better, if it gets you moonstones, I'd be so happy. Comment below if these help you get more moonstones. I'd be over the moon. These have helped me and Melannie out quite a bit. So hopefully they'll help out you too. Comment below too if you have good dream snap tips, because Melannie and I would absolutely love them, and I would love to try them, because I'm always up for more moonstones if I can get more moonstones. I'm always spending moonstones when I can get them. So if you love this one, you'll love the next one on screen. See you over there.